Hello everyone and welcome to another I Pick My Butt video. Today we're bringing you more Gundam Battle, Gunpla, Warfare, and we're going to be going through the 7 different type of job licenses and showing you why your main Gunpla should be using anything but all-arounder. And if you want to stay up to date on the latest tips, tricks, or anything related to Gundam Battle, Gunpla Warfare, act now by hitting the subscribe button. If you look on the right side of the screen towards the bottom, you'll see that bronze kind of meter. Well, that's because we've switched our job license to long shooter. And what that's going to do is give us kind of a special perk for having that job title. Now, these job licenses are specific to the AI pilots, so don't spend all your hero chips on the actual parts. There is times where you do want to try to roll to get a pilot itself, because that'll allow you to change these things. And on top of giving you special abilities for your main Gundam, you want to be specific of what you're choosing for job license for the other 2 Gundams in your squad, because this will change how the AI battles alongside you. So where all-arounder doesn't really give you any additional perks, let's show you what the other 6 job license actually do and the benefits of using them. First, let's show you the defender. And the main thing you're going to see is a defender not only can defend from the front, but can defend from all sides. A quick swipe in any direction will turn on auto guard. And don't forget, you need to have a shield equipped to do this. When you fill your job gauge, tap it, and you'll be defending the whole time without even hitting the shield button. But if you do hit that shield button, you're able to block powerful attacks from the enemy. The next job license is Infighter, and this group is good at melee attacks. And if you haven't noticed by now, I say everything wrong. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be melee, but too late now, we're calling it melee. When using an Infighter, double tap during a step to do a powerful attack. When playing as an Infighter, there's no need to equip a shield because they can't guard. But if you get the chance, hold down the charge button in the bottom left and that'll fill your job gauge faster. When using the job button, you'll get a limit burst, which is going to do increased damage for melee attacks, and when weaker enemies hit you, you won't flinch. The next job license is Outfighter, and they're going to be good at mid-range melee attacks. And just like the Infighter, double tapping during a step will do a powerful attack. And just like the Defender, swiping in any direction will do an auto guard. The job gauge on this one also does a limit burst. Once again, stronger melee attacks and weaker enemies don't really affect you. You can really see where the Outfighter is a good mix between the Infighter and the Defender. A lot of similarities. The next job title is Middle Shooter, and they're going to be effective with mid-range weapons. And by holding down the gun button, they'll fire a special shot. I always wonder where these beams were coming from. Middle shooters also have the ability to use auto guard. And the mid-shooter limit burst is dramatically going to increase reload speed. Let's talk about long shooter, and this is probably my favorite. They're going to be effective at long distance, but pay attention to the symbol around the enemy. Once you see the rings, that's when you know you're in clear distance, and this is where your weapon is most effective. And just like middle shooters, holding down that gun button will give you a special attack. And using the job button is just like the middle shooter. It's going to give you a faster reload speed, and you can attack from further distances. Let's talk about the next job license called Supporter. They have an X skill called Recovery. Using that is going to speed up the recovery of the X skills for that Gundam and its allies. But just like the Infighter, they can't guard, so no need to equip a shield. But they do have the option to use the burst button to speed up their job gauge. And using their job gauge is really going to shorten the time it takes between X skills for that Gundam and its allies. Now that you know what these different job licenses do, you can really focus on it when building your squad. I myself am using an Outfighter, a long shooter, and a supporter, and it's working pretty good for me. But let me know in the comments below which one you think is the best and what build you're using. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel because we're going to be bringing you a lot more on this game. At the end of the day, appreciate you guys for watching. Check out my other videos, and remember, I pick my butt.